Hello everyone, this is Suzanne at God Crochet and Chatter. Welcome back. I hope everyone's having a pleasant day. Today's been a little bit of a rough day for me. I had to go out for a little bit and I had some issues this morning that completely drained me. So I would still want to come on. Today is Monday, and on Monday we do a book review or a movie review. And today, the book review is going to be A Hard Day's Devotional, Blessings for Bruised Boomers. Blessings for Bruised Boomers. I think all of us fall into that category. And on the back, it says, this is a book. And it says, as baby boomers, we may feel bruised by all the cultural changes affecting our society and experience frustration, disappointment, and yes, blessings. As you study these pages each day, I believe you will find the three primary keys to being blessed: faith, love, and obedience. I pray you enjoy this book, and hopefully the thoughts recorded here will help us all see God's blessings more often, thank Him for them, and use those words to act, think, and speak more like Him. Do you feel bruised by all the cultural changes affecting our society today? Are you shocked beyond belief? I remember my grandparents, when I was growing up, they didn't appreciate a lot of the changes that were being made during their time that they lived. I think that happens a lot with each generation that comes up. Things change so quickly and so rapidly, and not always for the good. And I think we have seen our fair share, the baby boomer group, we've seen a lot. And not necessarily changes for the good. More or less, a lot of changes for the very bad. I know my grandparents marveled at things that they saw during their lifetime, inventions. I don't think they had a microwave. I think they passed after that. But the wars that they saw, the new things, nylons coming up, and all that kind of stuff, there were a lot of things that were good, but they had their share of bad also. And especially when Elvis hit the scene, I know that a lot of people did not like his motions of his body, and they thought it was too crude. And it's funny now looking back, because when you look at it, you go, yeah, I can understand how they saw that as being a little bit too sexual there. And the changes that I've seen and you've seen during your lifetime, some of them good, some not so good. Some things are, just because we can do something, should we? Just because we can make something, should we? Will it really better society or cause it to deteriorate more? I know nowadays, with kids having everything at their fingertips, a lot of them don't know how to read. A lot of them don't know how to do simple math in their head. They don't know the multiplication table. They can't tell time on a regular wristwatch with the hands. They have to have it digital. They're used to everything being digital. I can look up what date it is. I can look up what time it is. I don't have to, look at a clock anymore. It's all printed out digitally for me. And that's sad, because if you don't know the basics of things, if all the electronics ever went away, a lot of people would be very, very lost. So there's something to be said growing up in this generation. I know changes that I've seen, some good, some not so good. Some things that should have stayed in the closet came out, and people are becoming more bold in their evilness. That's the biggie. People are getting so bold, and we are coming upon very hard times in the future. From what I understand, there's going to be a lot of food shortages and stuff, but as Christians, we don't have to worry about that. We can be concerned, and you can prepare as much as you can, but then leave the rest for God. Somehow you will be provided for. Family and friends and neighbors are going to have to share things with each other and really pick and choose what we really need to buy. Are we fulfilling our needs or our wants? And a lot of us are spoiled because we're used to going to the store and buying a can of tomatoes or tomato paste or pasta or flour or sugar or milk. Ron just heard today that there's going to be a shortage of these things. And it's going to be an adjustment for us because we grew up, go to the store, buy a gallon of milk. Go to the store, buy hamburger, no problem. I paid $17 for 3 pounds of hamburger today. I figured, well, I might as well take a couple bites now than later. I may not be able to afford it the way prices have gone up. But I know that God will supply all our needs. God is bigger than our problems. And we can rest assured that God is aware of what you need. He is aware of what's going on. And He will not forsake you. He will not leave you. So we can set ourselves apart from the world with all its woes and cares. Yes, they do affect us, but they don't cripple us. That's the key. They affect us, but they don't cripple us. So I know a lot of you are working hard. You may be only on a Social Security budget, and these are hard times, and my heart goes out to you. And I know God will provide for all your needs. So that's it for today. This is a nice book. It does have some, let's see. Let's do one of these. Finish line. After David had finished sacrificing the burnt offerings and fellowship offerings, he blessed the people in the name of the Lord. There's always a difference in the way we feel at the start of a project and when it's finished. The start is usually filled with optimism, while sometimes we're disappointed in the finish. Human life is the same way. Everybody loves babies. They've yet to hurt anyone's feelings or cause harm. Adults can be disagreeable and unpleasant. Old people can be burdensome and occasionally difficult. Yet God is involved with us from start to finish. He wants us to run the race of life well and never get lazy or lose our way. Some of us had a bad start. Let's forget that and focus on running our race well. Focus on the finish line. Today, remember, He's waiting for us there, cheering us on. Imagine Jesus at the goal line, and He's cheering us on. Come on, you got this. Trust in me. I'm waiting for you. Come on. Oh, don't give up. Don't give up. Come on, you can do it. Do you believe that? I sure do. All right, that was one of the devotionals out of the book. From time to time, I will be doing devotionals out of this too. So you all have a pleasant evening. I have to go take some medicines and lay down. I hope you have good things happen to you today. Rejoice in the day. This is the day the Lord has made. Rejoice and be glad in it. There you go. My thinking's kind of muddled today, but we got through it. All right, everyone, you take care. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I'll be back with another devotional on God, Crochet, and Chatter. You take care, everybody. I love you all.